Downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Massick. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Elly De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out, and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. There's the strike. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
First and second, 1 out. Sal Stewart now at the plate.
Ball.
Runner edges away at second. Late swing, fouled off. Pickoff throw. Myers back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitch.
What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they work around to lead off double. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Smoked into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground, but that rolls foul. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Manzardo digs in now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Jones gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Out towards right center field. DeLauter on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino.
That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Joe MacDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swung on, popped up left side. De La Cruz under it. And there are 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Brayan Rocchio.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Hit in the air, center field. Myers under it. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Cleveland. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Marte, a strong-armed right fielder in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fly ball down the line. And it had the distance, but slices foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now batting key Brian Hayes. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. And one away in the top of the third.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Stepping in, Dane Myers. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to right his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Strike 2.
Ball 2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. That one misses. Full count now. Elly De La Cruz on deck for Cincinnati. And a payoff pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Guardians nothing. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bo.
On the ground to third. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
Chase DeLauter will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. DeLauter with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, David.
So now here's the DH, David Fry.
B-Ride.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Out to center. Myers has a beat on it. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Guardians nothing. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Elly De La Cruz.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never change us. We gon' do we major. They gon' pay the way. It takes us to save us.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. He hit into a double play his first time up. Elly on his way to second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-2. On the ground to first, Manzardo. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Suarez in the box now, takes strike 1. Comes up empty. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now a chance for Spencer Steer. And this one looks like trouble. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Trevino, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Now a check on him at second, back safely. That one's in there, 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Jones settles under it. And that is that. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Bottom 4, Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1.
5.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer under this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 2 and the Guardians nothing. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Brayan Hayes.
So digging in, Brayan Hayes.
Ball one.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. Now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Stays alive.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field. And there's two away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLean.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. And now the 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
No,
really
that's
good
a ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Outside low. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball
Take your
4,
bait.
2
Ball
aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. And a foul ball. The Reds trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Gabriel Arias.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball. No, that's in.
And that one sliced foul. The Guardians trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Stewart under it. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So digging in, Brayan Rocchio. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side. McLean throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Logan Allen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. There's a strike. Stewart recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Right through there for a strike. Allen measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick. in 2020.
Ball.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Heron also throwing. Out there to center. One down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball one.
That's through there for a strike. Got him looking. Two gone. Two down, base is empty. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Grounds one to short. Arias over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Somebody needs to tell you. For too long, you gotta wait.
Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauter. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be David Fry. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This one popped up right side. McLean in position. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder,
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Long throw to first. That's it out.
next for the Guardians, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Sliced hard but foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul straight back. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're through 6 full. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. That one inside. Look out. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Noelvi Marte. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
No.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ball 2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 2 and the Guardians 1. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Moll. He last pitched 2 days ago. Bo Naylor at the plate now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to first, Stewart. He steps on the bag. That's the second out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brayan Rocchio, the switch hitter batting right. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. They're down 2-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Dane Myers. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Matt McClain.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
The lefty to 1-0. On the ground out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one found hard the other way. Now, and a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Next for Cincinnati,
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Festa warming up as well. The Reds trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out towards right center field. DeLauter coming on. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Marte on the move. Nice grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Chopper to second. McLean throws to first. He's out.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter,
David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Guardians.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the 0-2. Got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 1. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jose Trevino digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one almost hit him. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two now. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Manzardo settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Brayan Hayes.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Brayan Hayes. The 0-1. That smash towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Cincinnati, center fielder Dane
So
Myers.
back to the top of the order, Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Fouled off left side.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Big at-bat to pad their lead up to 3. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
Ball, no.
Outside with a breaking ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tim Herron out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Matt Vesta comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
No, that's the ball.
And the 1-0. Vesta goes 6'1", 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. The 1-1. And misses inside. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a foul out of play. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
The 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 9-1 ball game.
Make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Graham Ashcraft.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Inside. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
The 1-0. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Handles, throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Next for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
At the plate, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by McLean at second. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm a rat man, she says she want one to stay. I'm put you all a walk like a champion.